My name's Zio, and you know what time it is. That's right, we got us a headline to unpack here. Our main hero is back to give us the scoop on what's in store for the month of May. The fun kicks off tomorrow with Alpha's Super Origin Festival. Lots of nice goodies coming down the pike, such as 10 free SG pulls a day for a grand total of 150, even for support items. Even unlimited salon use, and pre-announced double urgent quests, and of course the obligatory EXP and rare drop boosts. On May 8th, there's the limited time quest, A Ruins Interception 24. This is a revised version of the quest from last August that pits us against a Megalodix Crocodilus Vera, as well as the Resplendent Ams. But this time the player count has been reduced from 24 to 12, and the enemy count has been adjusted accordingly. Of course, it'll have your usual limited time tasks and titles, as well as a chance to get your hands on special scratch tickets. And of course, this also means new goodies in the seasonal shop. The new Battle Dia Purple quest, Alio Intruders, will have you squaring off against Starless flavored Gigantics. This one comes in 2 ranks. Of course, just like all Gigantics, these guys are level 89, but this time you can have up to 8 players instead of 4. Of course, this will have special tasks with rewards like titles and master cubes. May 15th brings us the Cascading Punishment Suppression Op limited time quest in Ratem. This one will have you punching through hordes of baddies using various gimmicks. The route changes on May 22nd. Oh, and speaking of May 22nd, Crimson Realm comes back to Kavaris. Just like before, it'll flip-flop between Lost Central and Belugana Ruins. But this time, you'll have more time to beat up on Driverus. The 22nd also gives us the urgent quest, Planet Crusher Assault. This is a weaker 8-man version of the Dark Falls Dallion standing quest. No timer, no death counter here. On May 29th, there's the limited time quest, Nazun's Big Quiz Part 3, which takes place in Kavaris and Stia. Hey, wait a minute, I thought people hated this thing when they rolled it out last summer. I don't recall there being too many nice things said about it back then. Oh well, it is what it is. That's all for the month of May. Now, they showed us something else they've had cooking. For the game's 12th anniversary, they gave us a little teaser of something else they've had in the works for a while. Yet another piece of non-combat in-game content. This is a trading card game called Line Strike. This has you building decks of cards based on characters from the PSO2 universe and challenging NPCs and players alike. The idea for this sprung up from a contest that was held internally looking for potential mini-games to implement within PSO2NGS. Once the devs had a winner, they set up a group of interested individuals who went to work on the project behind the scenes with no official release date. We'll hear more details in future headlines. Line Strike makes its debut in July. Now we come to the operation report with a letter from the developers. They touched on future balance adjustments coming down the pike with Fighter in June, Tekker in October, then Force, then Hunter. They plan to do another round of Tech Arts customization in October, and then a 4th one sometime after that. Talus and Wands are getting a PA customization in that 4th round. They're making these decisions based on player feedback and usage data. Is it possible to add more slots for looks? They plan to add more additional slots for premium users from 20 to 40. If even that's not enough, there's always the option of saving creation data. Any plans to offer multi-weapon substitutes? They said they plan to do this through means of an augment capsule. Can you make the augment categories easier to understand? They're thinking of adding a category display for item details of augment capsules. People are upset that there's not much difference in rewards between urgent quests and standing quests, you know, like Lucille and stuff. They said they're aware of this and they're looking at having different rewards for the different types of quests. They're also looking at improving loot for the existing UQs. It's kind of a delicate dance though because they don't want gameplay to be heavily skewed towards urgent quests. Next headline is May 28th. Yeah, it's an odd-numbered month, but all in all, this looks like a good time to come back to the game if you haven't played in a while. Line Strike was a nice surprise, I'll say that. So, what do you think? Are you striving to become the next Line Strike Master Duelist? You know how much I love chopping it up with you in the comments section and on the streams. Come on by and hang out sometime, we'd love to have you. Anyway, that's a wrap. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, to thine own self be true. Until next time, farewell.